Amauri, when did you get told you were switching to running back, and what was on your plate this week to perform like this?
Um, First of all, I just want to say thank you to God, and thank you to Coach Farley for taking a shot on me out the portal and bringing me here. But to answer your question, I found out Monday morning, and Coach Farley just asked me to step up, and I said I got him. So
You ran hungry today, man. I mean, it was like every time you touched the ball, you were ready.
yeah, I just think testament to my teammates and the O line. They all week they were believing in me. Even this guy telling me multiple times, "I believe in you. I believe in you." Just carrying that positive energy and just God. Just that's all my answer.
How good that 14-yard touchdown run feel?
Oh, that felt good. That was my first touchdown in college. So yeah, I just tried to find my mom as I was running in there.
What's the emotion that goes along with the first touchdown in college?
I'm not like an emotional person. At the end of the day, football is my life, but in the grand scheme of things, with my faith, it really doesn't mean that much. Just I want to keep playing football for this team and keep winning games.
Well, Theo, how satisfying is this? I mean, a victory like this, a complete team effort, offense, defense, special teams, and there was a lot of fight in you guys today, especially based on what happened last week.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably just the win that I'm probably most proud of since I've been here. I feel like we went there last week. We weren't ready. We weren't prepared, and it showed in the result. But the big thing is no one kind of doubted ourselves, and we went out there and we practiced hard, and then we were able to perform well today. So.
To elaborate on that, just being part of a historic win today, being the first shutout program history against the top 10 team.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something that we believe we can do as a team. Ever since I've been here, we've always believed we can beat the best of the best. We can beat anyone in the Missouri Valley, and if we can do that, then we can beat probably anyone else in the country. So, I mean, this win was really big for us, and it's just going to build that confidence we have right now.
Well, how do you guys had great balance today, running the ball, passing the ball, but you were aggressive at times, but you didn't make any turnovers or mistakes. I mean, how does that translate? I mean, how did you guys work that in?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it comes down to me just not forcing the ball, still being aggressive and taking those shots downfield when they're there, but just when it's not necessary to try to squeeze something in or try to make something happen, just kind of living the play, another play. So I'm happy with the fact that I didn't turn the ball over today. That's kind of, if we don't turn the ball over, I guarantee you, I mean, we're going to be pretty tough to beat, and a lot of that is my responsibility, just being the quarterback and the one who's throwing all the time. So I'm just going to, going forward, just try to keep those numbers down.
Along with that, Theo, what came together so you could connect with Sergio on that 70-yard pass? Take us through that.
Yeah, I really just think it wasn't necessarily the perfect look for the play, but it was. I gave it some time. I realized it was one-on-one coverage downfield on a safety, and that eventually he was going to beat him. So I just tried to sit in there and hold the ball for as long as I could, and then just throw it as far as I could.
Beautiful ball.
And it ended up working out for us.
Beautiful ball.
On that drive, that was right after they missed the field goal. Did you guys kind of smell blood in the water coming out of that drive that you could maybe put this game a little bit out of reach with the touchdown?
Yeah, I kind of felt pretty early that we came out and we were ready to play, and we had the ability to do something special today. So definitely, I think we kind of felt that as an offense and wanted to get another one in just to keep pushing it forward.
For either of you, For either of you, what stuck out about the defense? Say, obviously there was a shutout, but what did you guys see that really went into them having the day they did?
Just up front, they were very dominant. We got Caden back. I think that changed a lot. Gave us a lot more help up front, and then the secondary was great. Corey Thomas came up with a big interception. Edwin Dearman making tackles on the outside, and Josiah Galvin filling gaps. He was just they were flying around, playing great ball.
How important was it to take advantage of that turnover that they had on their first drive? It's kind of when you guys kind of took control of this thing. I mean, and getting points off of that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we wanted the ball coming out, and we kind of started slow, and I started slow. But when we were able to get the ball back right there, it kind of just jump-started the drive, and Coach Reeder talks about, like, we feed off of big plays as an offense. That's when we're really good. When we hit a shot downfield, then we continue and go score a touchdown. So that's just kind of like another big play for us, and we just fed off that energy, and then we're able to score.
Amauri, you hit the hole really hard today. I also watched you bully a linebacker in pass protection a little bit. Getting to play linebacker, has that experience helped you become a better running back?
I would say yes, just because of my experience with football. If you guys look at my story, stopped playing football after my freshman year, started again my senior year was really my only time playing varsity. Not having that experience on defense was kind of hindering me before. Then I come back. Coach Farley tells me I'm playing defense or playing offense. I come back and it was like, honestly, it's like playing a video game now. Just being able to react off of what my key does and and it's just crazy to me now. The way I'm seeing the game, and the way I'm seeing the movement and protection wise, it's a blessing.
And you're not afraid to deliver a blow.
Nah. I'm a very what's it called? I just have a lot of pride in myself. That one-on-one matchup I always have to win, and if I don't win it, then next play. So.
Did you just build? It seemed like you built confidence in yourself as the game progressed.
I would say so. I can't lie. I was a little nervous today. It's been a minute since I played a full game, but just my teammates, man. My teammates was building that confidence in me all week, and then as the game continued, it was just you could see it. Yeah.
Theo, when Amauri came in at linebacker against Indiana State, Tucker said he just saw the look in his eye and knew that everything was going to be all right when he was filling in for Josiah. What look did you see in Amauri's eye in the huddle today?
Yeah, just that he's ready to go, and he's always kind of like that. He's always ready to go out and just ball out because he's just a player. He came over on Monday, and he knew some of the offense, but he picked up the entire offense on Monday and was immediately thrown in the starting role. And there's not a whole lot that I have to tell him out there. He kind of he's smart like that. He picks up things, and then it's just his athletic ability. He's probably one of the better athletes I've seen.
And the first touchdown, it didn't seem like it was an easy play. It was like you guys had worked on that for a while. But
What's that?
That first touchdown run.
To him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just him making a play. Honest to God, he is one of the best athletes I've been around in college. And
Thank you.
And he's strong and he can make people miss and do all that. So it's more than, the scheme's not always going to be there, but when you got good players out there, they're going to make it happen. And that's kind of what he did on that first one.
And this guy right here, ever since I came here, January 2022, Theo's been, straightforward. He's probably one of the best competitors I've ever seen. So I appreciate that.
Could you guys sense in practice that something good like this was going to happen this week?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think it was a team that we knew if we went out there and played well, then it would be a good fight, and we'd have a pretty good chance at winning. And offense specifically, if we went out there and executed, we don't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
We know we're special, and sometimes it may not seem like that when we go out and play South Dakota State and turn over the ball 5 times in the first half. But when we get things going, we're tough to stop, and I feel like most teams acknowledge that.
Well, you've been through these wars. These gridiron wars, the highs and the lows of it all. And this is a big high.
Mm-hmm.
How do you maintain, that level of composure to continue to compete at this level?
Yeah, I think it's helpful that we got to go play Illinois State next week. So it's a team I haven't beat since I've been here, and they've always been kind of scrappy and pretty talented and very good on defense. So we know we're going to have to come out there and we're going to have to play really well if we want to go down to Illinois State and beat them. So
Yeah,
that's
taking
helpful.
it to my bad.
Not bad.
Just taking it to another level this week in practice. Really honing in on the little things and just going out and get the dub.